Hey everyone. So what we're going to do here is take a look at our movie poster that you've created, and we're going to go on to the next step, which is to convert it to a newspaper ad, kind of like what you would see like in New York Times or Austin Chronicles. Um, and we're going to resize it, change the mode, and before we do all that, we're going to check to make sure that the current size is correct. So this is the Photoshop file of movie poster here. And what I want to do is go to image size, and this little window pops up here. And I can see that this is correct size for the movie poster. So this should be the dimensions that are used for the movie poster that you've turned in or will turn into me. 7.5 inches by 10.5 inches and 200 resolution pixels per inch. So that is correct. So I want to make sure that that is correct first before I go on to make further changes. So let me click this. There it goes. All right. So I'm not using the brush tool. I'm not sure what that's about. So I am going to now change the mode to grayscale. So I'm going to go image, mode, and because newspapers and black and white articles don't need any kind of color information, what I'm going to do is go to grayscale here. Typically in RGB, which is great for our screen and seeing colors correctly on our monitors. CMYK is also for print, but this is for color print. So we're going to go to grayscale since newspapers, typically these ads would be black and white. Says this will discard some of the adjustment layers, change mode anyways, and yes. So I'm going to click OK. And it says discard color information. Yes, discard. And so there we go. So now I have my black and white image here. And what I want to do now is change the size. And so I'm going to go to image size, and check the assignment. And the write-up form has dimensions that you will need for your newspaper ad. I can see right here that it's going to be 34 wide. But the problem is it's going to be not in inches. So pay attention, make sure you're paying attention to that, not in inches. Newspapers and articles like this are typically measured in picas, which is a type of measuring for typography. So I'm going to choose picas. And about 6 picas, I got to change this back now. 6 picas equals 1 inch, which is why that number changed so much. So 34 is the width, but 47.6 is the height. So we're good there. And then I'm going to click OK. And it says may look fuzzy or pixelated if you transform it without this font, or you can cancel and place this font. So I'm going to go and transform. All right. So there we go. Newspaper articles and these black and white ads typically are pretty low res, so this is okay. So now I've got it in the correct size. I've got it in the correct mode. Now what I want to do is, and you can also see I have it in this correct size by looking at the dimensions have changed here. So now I'm going to go to and save this as a PDF. Okay, so I'm going to go to File, Save a Copy, and I'm going to change this to PDF, and I'm not seeing it, but I know it's here. PDF. Here we go. Photoshop PDF is fine. And I'm going to choose this and change the name to what the assignment says. So it should be your name. And so in this case, this is Rajesh Advaith. And so I'm going to change it to instead of movie poster, now this is newspaper. And don't have to put anything after the end of it. That's fine. So I'm going to go to save. Make sure you know where you save it to. So I've got it saved to a movie posters folder. There we go. And say what kind of quality, and I would leave this as default and save PDF. It says, do you want to continue? Yes. And then one last thing I'll do is check my folder to make sure that I have it all in place. So I know it's in my Photoshop, movie posters, and here's my Rajesh Advaith newspaper. I'm going to open it up to test it, make sure it opens correctly, make sure the formatting is all correct. Don't want to do that. I'm just going to zoom out and check it all out. So there we go. That is everything, and that's the file that I want to turn in for this particular assignment. Pretty quick and easy. So any questions about the size or the formatting, make sure you check the write-up form and that you're meeting the goals and the needs for that assignment. So that is it.